In our hyperconnected, always-on world, the ancient practice of meditation has emerged as one of the most powerful antidotes to modern stress, anxiety, and disconnection. What was once considered an esoteric practice reserved for monks and spiritual seekers has now been validated by thousands of scientific studies and embraced by millions of people worldwide, from corporate executives to professional athletes, from students to retirees. The question is no longer whether meditation works, but rather, why isn't everyone doing it? In this video, we will divide into 15 different parts. So enjoy! Part 1. The transformative power of meditation. Meditation is fundamentally a practice of training your attention and awareness. Just as you might go to the gym to strengthen your body, meditation strengthens your mind. But unlike physical exercise, which primarily benefits your physical health, meditation creates a cascade of positive effects that touch every aspect of your life: mental, emotional, physical, and even social. Part 2. The science behind the practice. Over the past few decades, neuroscientists have made remarkable discoveries about what happens in the brain during and after meditation. Using advanced imaging technologies like fMRI and EEG, researchers have documented measurable changes in brain structure and function among regular meditators. One of the most significant findings involves the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for executive functions like decision-making, focus, and emotional regulation. Regular meditation has been shown to increase both the thickness and activity in this region, essentially upgrading your brain's control center. Simultaneously, meditation reduces activity in the amygdala, the brain's alarm system responsible for fear and stress responses. This means that meditators literally rewire their brains to be calmer, more focused, and more emotionally balanced. Studies from Harvard Medical School have demonstrated that just 8 weeks of regular meditation can produce measurable changes in brain regions associated with memory, sense of self, empathy, and stress. The hippocampus, crucial for learning and memory, shows increased gray matter density. Meanwhile, areas associated with anxiety and stress show decreased gray matter density. Part 3. Mental health benefits that change lives. Perhaps the most compelling reason to meditate is its profound impact on mental health. In an era where anxiety and depression have reached epidemic proportions, meditation offers a scientifically validated, side-effect-free intervention that anyone can access. Research consistently shows that regular meditation significantly reduces symptoms of anxiety and depression. A meta-analysis published in JAMA Internal Medicine, reviewing 47 trials with over 3,500 participants, found that meditation programs showed moderate evidence of improving anxiety, depression, and pain. What's particularly remarkable is that these benefits often match or exceed those of antidepressant medications without any of the side effects. But meditation doesn't just help with clinical conditions, it enhances everyday mental well-being. Regular practitioners report greater life satisfaction, increased positive emotions, better emotional regulation, and a more optimistic outlook on life. They develop what psychologists call psychological flexibility, the ability to stay present with difficult emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Part 4. Physical health, the mind-body connection. The benefits of meditation extend far beyond the mind. The practice triggers what Harvard cardiologist Herbert Benson called the relaxation response, a physiological state characterized by decreased heart rate, lower blood pressure, reduced stress hormones, and slower breathing. This state is essentially the opposite of the fight-or-flight response that chronically activates in our stressful modern lives. Regular meditation has been shown to lower blood pressure, reduce chronic pain, improve sleep quality, and boost immune function. Studies have found that meditators have higher levels of antibodies and show better immune response to vaccines. The practice has also been linked to reduced inflammation at the cellular level, which is associated with numerous chronic diseases including heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. Perhaps most remarkably, meditation may actually slow cellular aging. Research by Nobel Prize winner Elizabeth Blackburn found that meditation increases telomerase activity, an enzyme that protects telomeres, the caps on our chromosomes that shorten as we age. Longer telomeres are associated with longevity and better health. Part 5. Enhanced focus and productivity. In our age of constant distraction, the ability to focus has become a superpower. Meditation is essentially a workout for your attention muscle. Every time you notice your mind has wandered and bring it back to your breath or chosen focus point, you're strengthening your capacity for sustained attention. Studies show that even brief meditation training can improve focus, working memory, and cognitive flexibility. One study found that just 2 weeks of meditation training improved GRE reading comprehension scores and working memory capacity. Another found that meditation helped reduce mind wandering and improved performance on tasks requiring sustained attention. For professionals, students, and anyone who needs to perform cognitively demanding work, meditation offers a competitive advantage. It helps you enter flow states more easily, make better decisions, think more creatively, and maintain focus for longer periods. Part 6. Better relationships and emotional intelligence. Meditation doesn't just change how you relate to yourself, it transforms how you relate to others. Practices like loving-kindness meditation have been shown to increase empathy, compassion, and prosocial behavior. Regular meditators report better relationships, more satisfying social connections, and greater ability to handle interpersonal conflicts. The practice enhances emotional intelligence by creating space between stimulus and response. Instead of reacting automatically to what others say or do, you develop the ability to pause, observe your emotional reactions, and choose how to respond. This single skill can transform your relationships, your career, and your life. Research has also shown that meditation reduces implicit bias and increases feelings of social connection, even toward strangers. In one study, participants who completed a brief meditation course were 5 times more likely to help someone in need compared to non-meditators. Part 7. Stress reduction and resilience. Stress is often called the silent killer, contributing to everything from heart disease to mental health problems. Meditation is one of the most effective stress reduction tools available. It doesn't eliminate stressors from your life, but it fundamentally changes your relationship with stress. Regular meditators show lower levels of cortisol, the primary stress hormone. They also demonstrate greater resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity. When faced with challenges, meditators are less likely to catastrophize and more likely to maintain perspective and emotional balance. This resilience extends to how we handle pain, both physical and emotional. Meditation doesn't necessarily reduce pain intensity, but it changes our relationship with pain. Practitioners develop the ability to observe pain without adding layers of suffering through resistance and negative thinking. Part 8. Spiritual growth and self-understanding. Beyond all the practical benefits, meditation offers something deeper, a path to self-understanding and spiritual growth. Regular practice helps you see through the constant mental chatter and connect with a deeper sense of self. You begin to recognize patterns in your thinking, understand your conditioning, and develop greater self-awareness. Many meditators report experiencing moments of profound peace, interconnection, and insight. While these experiences aren't the goal of meditation, they often arise naturally with consistent practice and can be deeply meaningful and transformative. Part 9. A simple meditation technique to get started. Now that you understand why meditation is so valuable, let's explore a simple yet powerful technique you can begin practicing today. This is a basic mindfulness meditation focused on the breath, the foundation of many meditation traditions. Part 10. Preparation. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed for 10 to 20 minutes. Turn off your phone or put it on silent. You can sit on a cushion on the floor, in a chair, or even lie down, though sitting is preferable to avoid falling asleep. Part 11. Posture. If sitting in a chair, place your feet flat on the floor and sit slightly away from the backrest if possible, maintaining an upright but relaxed posture. If sitting on the floor, you can sit cross-legged on a cushion, which should be high enough that your knees are lower than your hips. Your spine should be straight but not rigid. Imagine a string gently pulling the crown of your head toward the ceiling. Rest your hands on your knees or in your lap. Relax your shoulders, soften your jaw, and let your tongue rest naturally in your mouth. You can close your eyes or maintain a soft, downward gaze. Part 12. The practice. Step 1. Settle in. Take a few moments to settle into your posture. Notice the points of contact between your body and the chair or floor. Feel the weight of your body being supported. Take 3 deep, intentional breaths, and then let your breathing return to its natural rhythm. Step 2. Find your anchor. Bring your attention to the physical sensation of breathing. You might notice the cool air entering your nostrils, the rise and fall of your chest, or the expansion and contraction of your belly. Choose one area to focus on. This becomes your anchor point. Step 3. Maintain attention. Keep your attention on the physical sensations of breathing. You don't need to control your breath or breathe in any special way. Just observe the natural rhythm. Notice the beginning of each in-breath, the middle, and the end. Notice the pause between breaths. Observe each out-breath with the same attention. Step 4. Work with distraction. Within seconds or minutes, you'll notice your mind has wandered. You might be thinking about your to-do list, replaying a conversation, planning dinner, or lost in some fantasy. This is completely normal and happens to everyone, even experienced meditators. The moment you notice you've been distracted is actually a moment of awareness, a small victory. Without judgment or frustration, simply acknowledge that your mind wandered. You might mentally note thinking or wandering, and gently return your attention to the breath. This process, noticing distraction and returning to the breath, is the core of the practice. You might do this hundreds of times in a single session. Each time you return your attention, you're strengthening your mindfulness muscle. Step 5. Maintain an attitude of kindness. Approach the practice with gentleness and patience. Don't judge yourself for getting distracted or having a busy mind. There's no such thing as a bad meditation session. The goal isn't to stop thinking or achieve some special state. It's simply to practice being present and returning your attention when it wanders. Step 6. Closing. When your timer goes off, start with 10 minutes and gradually increase. Don't immediately jump up. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Slowly open your eyes if they were closed. Take a few deep breaths. Gently move your fingers and toes. Carry the awareness you've cultivated into the rest of your day. Part 13. Tips for building a sustainable practice. Start small. Begin with just 5 to 10 minutes daily. It's better to meditate for a short time consistently than to do long sessions sporadically. Same time, same place. Establish a routine by meditating at the same time and place each day. Many people find morning meditation sets a positive tone for the entire day. Be patient. The benefits of meditation are cumulative. You might not notice dramatic changes immediately, but with consistent practice over weeks and months, the effects become undeniable. Use resources. Consider using meditation apps like Headspace, Calm, or Insight Timer, which offer guided meditations and help you track your practice. Join a community. Meditating with others, whether in person or online, can provide support, motivation, and deeper learning. Part 14. The ripple effect. When you meditate regularly, you don't just change yourself, you change how you show up in the world. You become calmer, more present, more compassionate. You listen better, react less, and respond more wisely. You're less caught up in drama and more able to see situations clearly. This has a ripple effect on everyone around you. Your family experiences a more patient, present version of you. Your colleagues benefit from your improved focus and emotional regulation. Your friends appreciate your deeper listening and authentic presence. Even strangers you encounter benefit from your increased kindness and reduced reactivity. Imagine if everyone you know meditated regularly. Imagine workplaces where people responded thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Imagine families where members truly listened to each other. Imagine a society where people had the inner resources to handle stress, conflict, and difficulty with grace and wisdom. This isn't a utopian fantasy. It's the natural result of widespread meditation practice. And it starts with you, sitting down for just a few minutes each day, training your mind, and discovering the profound peace and clarity that's always been available beneath the surface of your busy thoughts. Part 15. Conclusion. Meditation is not a luxury or an indulgence. It's a fundamental life skill that everyone should develop. In a world that constantly pulls our attention outward, meditation brings us home to ourselves. In a culture that glorifies busyness and productivity, meditation reminds us that being is just as important as doing. The scientific evidence is overwhelming. Meditation improves mental health, physical health, cognitive function, emotional regulation, and relationships. It reduces stress, enhances well-being, and may even extend your life. Perhaps most importantly, it offers a path to genuine peace and self-understanding in an increasingly chaotic world. You don't need any special equipment, you don't need to be spiritual or religious, and you don't need to sit in complicated positions or chant in foreign languages. You just need to show up, sit down, and practice. Start today with just 10 minutes. Your future self, calmer, clearer, and more content, will thank you. The question isn't whether you have time to meditate. The question is whether you can afford not to.